morning, peas. Whew, I'm so happy to be back. Let me share it out. I've missed you all. We are live. Good morning, peas. It's Friday. Friday. Boy, have I missed you all. Okie dokie. Please share. And there we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Wow. And we're on pretty early, 8:05. Well. Jennifer Landgren, good morning, good morning. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for coming in. Boy, it's really a Friday today. It is a good Friday. I'm here, you're here. I'm so happy to be back on. And yeah, it's been a little bit of a rough ride, but I'll let you know when we check in with all the peas. I hope you're doing well, Jennifer. And is it snowing where you are? Are you in New York? Are you in New York? I think you are. Or Florida. And we have some messages from the peas. So maybe, thank you, Jennifer. Maybe we will give them a few more minutes. Oops, guess who popped in? Kathy Hand. Good morning, Kathy. Boy, this is my Friday. I'm so happy to be back on. So we'll give everybody a few more minutes. Oh, that's right, Jennifer, you're in Florida. Yes. And so I don't know if it's chilly over there, but here it's winter. Well, yeah, it's there. Good morning, Kathy Hand. Hope you're doing well. I know you're driving to work. So I'll take 2 more minutes and we'll start at 1 minute. We'll start at 8:08. And we'll do our heart-brain coherence. I hope you're doing well, and I'm so happy to be back on. I hope you can hear me loud enough. Yeah. And you can see me too. So, thank you, Kathy, for hosting, and Jim and Teri too. All right, guys, it's 8:08. So, let's settle down and thank you for sharing, and do our heart brain coherence. So, hand on your heart. Oh, good, thank you. Hand on your heart. Take a deep breath in, just to slow yourself down, and let it out slowly and gently. And with the next breath, think about where you are. That it's a Friday and what is coming in. So let's take a deep breath in. And let's also bring in love. Love, love, love. And as you're exhaling, exhale love out slowly. And you can say the word. I say the word. Love, 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 love. And with the next breath, we're going to bring in our affirmations. These are affirmations that come and speak to our heart and to our brain. They are the echoes of our spirit and our being. The deep breath. I am healthy. I am enough. I am present. I am a spark of the divine. I am worthy. Miracles happen to me every day. Opportunities show up for me everywhere. I am a miracle magnet. I love myself. I am loved and I am love. I am gentle and I am compassion. And I am here to create. Now let's give out our big heart hugs, right? Who were you thinking about today? I want to give a big heart hug out to all the P's because I have missed you all and I'm so happy I'm back on. We'll talk about that. And also a big heart hug for all P's and extended connections to P's who are not really in their center, feeling themselves, having some minor aches from repairs, and maybe some repairs needing to be repaired a little more. Thank you. So it's Friday. So first we'll check in to see what's your Friday and also who does your heart hug go out to. Cat. And I see Deidre. Good morning, Deidre. Good morning, Annie Sevens. Good morning, Andrea Gregg. Deidre says we are on day 277 of our affirmations. Isn't that wonderful? And earlier, Jennifer Langren had come on. Thank you and shared. And thank you all for sharing. Kathy Hand had come on too and she shared. And let's see, somebody else is saying something else. Oh, Jennifer Langren says her heart hug goes out to Sally. Yes, yes, yes. For that void that has been created for the departure of Renee. And, I did read the messages, and this was for Dixie Cunningham, who's on our prayer list. And yes, I think the young lady's name was Rihanna. Yes, she got her wings. And so we just blow the wind beneath her wings as this was her exit point. It is heavy. But we as light workers and as P's who move from our hearts and know the big picture, send her off with love, with whisper, with gratitude, and then we put our focus and our prayer and our energy on her mother for comfort and understanding. And we also have, thank you Deidre for sharing, we also have Honey Sevens, and also we have Blue Jean who's also who's going through losing her eyesight again. So, but sometimes I'm always told that I oversimplify things and give it a flavoring of, oh, this is this is okay. And I always say sometimes we're just getting messages from above, something we're not seeing, but also something about us that we have to release. It could be our diet sometimes, it could be our thoughts. It's so some of these and losing your eyesight is very it's very important. And I remember my mom said when she could no longer see through the corner periphery of her eye, she had diabetes but managed it well. But of course we know there are other complications that come with that. She had told me, she said, the minute I shall stop seeing anything from my eye, the day it shall go dark, that will be my exit point. And sure enough, she told me, Grace, it's gone. It's gone. It's only dark I can see. Before, she could see the light and she could see just blurred shadows. So, dear Jean, we're praying. I don't think that's you, but we're going to be continuing our prayers and lifting you up and sending healing energy for you. And Annie says, I'm healthy and I am enough. I am worthy. I am blessed. I am love. Miracles are aligned with my destiny. Thank you for your affirmations. And Deidre says, my heart hug goes to all the troops, nurses, all who will not be able to be home for the holidays. Thank you, Deidre, for spreading that love, but for making us aware that yes, there are those who are out there making sure that we're safe, that we can, go ahead, go along and enjoy the season and the rush and of the season. So thank you for that reminder. Yeah. And and also for all those who, mostly the troops, because they're out away from home keeping us safe. Thank you. And Jennifer Langren says, I am enough. And Deidre says, blue, blue, blue Jean. And Linda Lemieux said wasn't able to come on, but we send her a heart hug too. Yes, Jennifer Langren, I am enough. So please, what are your yays? And let's send a heart hug to Teri with her headache, migraine. And let me tell you, I've been having those too, please. And I'm learning something about myself that I haven't been centered too much. Oh, Mary Crincoli came in. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning, Blue, Blue, Blue. You're here. So I've learned something about myself. And I'm not quite centered because of too much stuff going on at work. Pull here, push there, pull, pull, pull. And I realized when my body, my natural clock wakes me up at 4:45, I always say I'll wait for the alarm. The alarm wakes me up at 5:30 and I hit snooze. And then the next thing I know, I'm waking up so late, I've missed Cuppa and I'm getting up and rushing. So I'm learning about myself. You know what? That's why I was on today early. I said, Gracie, you need to do a recheck, reset. So thank you. Yes, Deidre sends a big heart hug to Linda Lemieux. Let's see who else came in. Yeah. Oh, Jean. Oh, blue, blue, blue. So that eyesight. Well, we are going to send you healing energy. And we're sending healing energy to Teri. And what else, please, is there? What's new in your world? Let's check in. And then do we want story time? So I have one quick little check-in. So I hope you were all able to listen and participate and watch the Angel Appreciation, the last one for the year and for this month of December. And it is a wonderful, wasn't it wonderful? And it is a wonderful angel. I adore all angels, but most of all, I adore our Creator, the source of my energy. But there is this one angel, Metatron. I forgot to bring, I have the cube, there's the Metatron cube, and I also have his a circle that was gifted to me by Mama Huddle Bear, with his cube. And the time, we'll do story time, the time that I met Metatron was when we were doing the modality that Dr. Ruth Anderson had down, was downloaded to her, was gifted to her. And she's the one who told me how to see the angels. And the first one that I saw was just a big, huge, it's like those Santa Claus, those blow up Santa Claus, the white ones. That's how it was. And I think Dr. Ruth did see my head sort of go up because my eyes were closed. And I just went up and up looking at this white, oh wow, all the way to I just couldn't see the top of this angel. But the presence was so great, so ginormous. This was a giant angel. And as I came down at the bottom, I just saw some little pointy things, which I assume were the wings. So for me, Metatron is just a huge energy. And the others are too. But for him, maybe some of you have Archangel Michael as a great energy. But yeah, I just had to share that with you. So, and then Jennifer Langren says, good morning, Jean, prayers for you. And thank you, Jean, for the videos that you sent to us with the horses, those beautiful creatures. Thank you. So, I didn't hear any more check-ins. So I'll give you one more minute. Sorry, I'm being a school teacher. And then we'll do story time. Is that what we want? So, let's see. And I was so happy today to be on. I was singing in the bath as I was getting ready, and I had all these little stories I was going to tell the peas. But I have missed you. I truly have. And it does make a difference coming on. Right, peas? Any stories? Anybody covered up in snow? And anybody participating in the frenetic energy of shopping? So, I wanted to share one quick little thing that for this Advent season, which is the season for waiting patiently for the birth of Christ, I want us to remember to take care of ourselves in this Advent season. And I do get some Advent promptings from one of my churches up in Massachusetts. It's Marsh Chapel. And one of their Advent daily promptings is that this Advent, we also need to take care of ourselves as we are waiting for the birth. Yes? So, Kathy Hand has a Friday. My Friday is that I will finish decorating for Christmas this weekend. Isn't that is good news? So you'll get to enjoy, the decorations, and also get to rest and enjoy Christmas. That's wonderful. I'm sure you'll have a lot of presents under the tree. And we finished decorating at the inn. I'll try and send some of the photographs, the pictures that I took on our messenger. And it's pretty interesting. The tea guests come in and they say, oh boy, it's really Christmassy in here. And we know it's just very simple, hanging of the lights and some garlands here, different kind of garland. And our tree is a silver tree. And so, everybody's like, I've never seen a silver tree. And some of them come and touch it. So we have to tell them, because sometimes they can kind of pinch some of the unusual little decorations. We have we have a mouse. We had feathers last time, black feathers, but this time we didn't put them on. And of course, we have the usual, what are they called? The balls. I'm really forgetting things nowadays. I don't know why. The ornaments, Christmas ornaments. Anyway, so what else are we going to do? Shall we go on to story? And we're also going to, what's this? Oh, Kathy Hand. She says, plus I sold over $100 of my jewelry this week. Isn't that amazing? And was this again back at the church or at a different fair? I think that's wonderful, Kathy. And as Teri always reminds us, those who are ready will come to you. We always put out them like, nobody's coming, nobody's coming. So our attitude is, you know what? It's right on schedule. It's on the universal schedule, God's schedule, your schedule because you made them and you're presenting them, and the schedule of that one spirit who's going to be drawn. Remember, we're light workers. We draw them. We're like those, what are they called? Those, are they the fireflies? The ones that light up at night, and you're like, so I think that's wonderful. Congratulations, Kathy. Good for you. Yes. Everything works perfectly. EIWP. As Marietta says, oh, yeah, let's send a shout out to Marietta. A heart hug to her. I wonder where they are. They must be in warm waters because the waters on, upper East Coast are icing, right? Well, salt water doesn't ice, but it gets a bit cold. Anyway, so please, shall we move into our story? Plus also, isn't it wonderful that Teri has been to the Yogananda ashram, and her clothes too, aren't they wonderful? She looks so radiant. Yeah. So Kathy says, at my friend's salon and boutique and at work. Oh, good for you. And I have an order to make 20, oh my goodness, gemstone head bracelets. Kathy, isn't it wonderful? And so thank you for this miracle, just showing us that miracles and opportunities happen to us every day, everywhere. And they could be the smallest ones, and they add up. One knot here, another one, and it's a long string. Guess who came in? Good morning, Sally De La Rosa. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for sharing with us about that emptiness, that little void that has been left, and we are filling it with love, with prayers, and also thanking you for comforting Dixie, and thanking you for helping Rihanna to open the gate and walk through. Thank you for that. Thank you. We see you, we honor you, we appreciate you. And Gigi says, yeah, Marietta, where are you? Where are you? Car 54. Anyway, and we hope your repairs are coming along, Sally. We know that you did share with us, and we are encouraged by that news. But keep the work, keep the steadiness, and because we know where we are and what we're going through. So please, do we want story time now? Let me know. I'll still read a few of the messages. Oh, by the way, Peas, next week I start my new part-time seasonal job. I have to be there at 9 o'clock. So I'm going to ask Teri, perhaps I could come on a little earlier and get the 8. Oh no, that would be too late. I have to get at least a 7:30 bus. But we'll see. I'm only working Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. But I'm on my regular job just for 2 days as I transition out. So that would be Mondays and Fridays. So Monday and Friday, I will make sure I'm on Cuppa because we can keep the 8 o'clock time. And Sally says, thank you so much for all the prayers. They as well as you all are so valuable and essential in so many lives, as you are too. Thank you, Sally. Thank you for that encouragement. And yeah, we know we sometimes forget that, but thank you for reminding us. Our steadiness, our collectiveness, our vibrating in higher vibrations spreads out and goes out to where it is needed. So we keep ourselves in that vibration and in that mindset and being. Thank you for allowing us to do that. And for Jean and for anybody who is going through a repair that needs to either go back into the repair shop or to tweak it a little. Remembering also our Michelle Landers. And I hope that we all did go and listen to the December numerology. I think that is good. So, what Deirdre, Gracie, you come on whenever it's easy for you. Thanks for doing this. Oh, thank you, Deirdre. But let me tell you guys, it is very healthy. It is. I feel very energized, reset, recalculated today, this morning, to face what this day has for me. So thank you. It's all your energies, all your vibrations. So let's go into story time. I think it is a good time to segue in. Thank you for all your check-ins. And let's go here. So this is the story time. And I just want to show guys something. Doesn't Teri look beautiful and radiant? Look at her. That's at the Yogananda ashram. She is glowing. I really like that. And those colors are perfect. So let's go to story time. So story time is, I don't know if we've done the other story time. So I'll do this one because this was for last night. Okay. Oh, let's see. There's a check-in from Sally. And Sally says, I have my neurosurgeon appointment on January 5th to see what the next step is, and still waiting to have another MRI on my brain to rule out MS. Other than that, I am good. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you. We will keep you in mind, in prayer on those days. Let us know when we remind us so we can pray on those days that you will be going in. And Deirdre says, Teri keeps growing younger through all these years. She's awesome too, isn't it? And we're also going to remember Mama Huddle Bear as she's going through her season of repairs. And yes, Teri is glowing in this picture. And why not? She's at Yogananda's ashram. That's wonderful. Now that is a spiritual connection right there. Anyway, so let's go into story time. And thank you, Peace. Peace, I keep turning on the heater here. I have one right over here, so that's why I keep bending over there. Anyway, so the heading is Choosing God, Choosing Peace. Remain calm, serene, always in command of yourself. You will then find out how easy it is to get along. That's Paramahansa Yogananda. Today was a banner day. not only here in India, but in the landscape of my entire spiritual journey. When I first picked up Autobiography of a Yogi over 30 years ago, I read it with 3 companions: awe, skepticism, and hope. Those are really great companions. Awe, skepticism, and hope. I questioned the miracles. I wondered about the sages. I asked if the astonishing stories he told, stories that defy the limits of human understanding, could possibly be true. And yet, something in my heart recognized them. Something ancient, familiar, remembered. I would sit in the meditation with the image of Paramahansa Yogananda and whisper into the silence, "Show me what is real. Confirm what I long to believe." And he always did, not in explanations, but in experiences. One of the stories that captured my imagination was that Giri Bala, the woman who lived from age 12 until 78 without food or water. Her life, her discipline, her devotion, it made me wonder what the human spirit is truly capable of when fully surrendered to God. My research confirmed her testing, her truth, and her unwavering purity of purpose. She lived as a reminder that the body is merely the servant of the spirit. I like that. The body is merely the servant of the spirit. Today, at the Yogoda ashram, I sat once again before the radiant eyes of Yogananda. As I gazed, his aura began to appear, a shimmering field of golden remembrance. My heart opened, my breath softened, and I asked him once more, "Guide my spiritual experience here in your homeland. Let me see what you saw. Let me feel what you felt. Let me awaken to what you know or what you knew." And the air shifted. Every step became lighter, as if the very ground recognized me. Every moment shimmered with meaning. It felt as though something ancient inside me clicked into place, whispering, "You have been here before." In meditation, we listened to his words which basically stated that if you are complaining, you are of the world. If you are happy, you are of God. Ah, that truth resonated deep in me. I choose happy. I choose God. I choose serenity as my offering, my gateway, my patience. Dear angels, how do we remain calm and serene in a world that is constantly pulling at our peace? How do we stay aligned with God even amidst uncertainty, change, or the unknown? Dear ones, serenity is not the absence of noise, but the presence of knowing. You are discovering this in the land of your soul's remembering. Calm does not come from mastering the outer world. It comes from mastering your inner response to it. Calm does not come from mastering the outer world. It comes from mastering your inner response to it. Stillness is not something you find. It is something you allow. Stillness is not something you find. It is something you allow. When you looked into the eyes of the Master today, you were gazing into your own eternal nature. You are witnessing the part of you that has never been afraid, never been uncertain, never forgotten its divinity. This is why the aura appeared, not as a sign of his presence alone, but as a sign of your awakening sight. When you are calm, you become a bridge between heaven and earth. When you are serene, you harmonize with the frequency of God. When you choose joy, you choose remembrance. To remain in command of yourself is not to control your emotions. It is to recognize that you are larger than them. It is to breathe into the moment until it becomes soft, until it becomes sacred, until it reveals the truth beneath it. Walk gently, beloved. Your journey in this holy land has already begun to reshape you. More will unfold beautifully, naturally, divinely, as you continue to choose peace over fear, presence over distraction, God over the world. Stay open, stay listening, stay luminous. Angel's Whisper. Serenity is the doorway through which your soul remembers itself. Choose calm, and you choose God. Choose peace, and the whole universe rises to meet you. Today, I promise to stay calm and receive the blessings that are mine to have. I enjoyed this message. I enjoyed reading it. I enjoyed listening to it. Listening to myself. I enjoyed the message. We have Kelly Buck who came in. Good morning, Kelly. And we also have Julie Kiss who came in. Good morning, Julie Kiss. And Kathy said, thank you all. I love you. I am at work. I need to get busy. Bye for now. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, everyone who came in. And this message, like all of them, is powerful. And right now, during this time of Advent, when we're waiting for the birth of Christ, it's asking us to choose calm. And when we choose calm, we choose God. And when we choose peace, the whole world comes to us. It's also reminding us to walk gently. Yes, it was a beautiful message. It's also reminding us to walk gently, because gently means, not letting frustration come in. And I have been, this is a very pronounced message for me. As I am at work, I have to choose to walk gently, because there's a lot of disruption that's going on because of the frenzy, And of course, this is New York. Deidre, you know that. And that when you walk gently, you will see beauty unfolding. You'll see yourself unfolding. And you'll see, you'll understand more of yourself in the world and not of the world, right? So what are we being told to do? We're being told to stay open, stay listening, stay luminous. I like that, because we are light, aren't we? And so we have to shine brighter in whatever it is we do, in whatever it is we say, in our, however we look at someone or at something, that carries our luminous light. So that, I think, is wonderful, to stay luminous, and also to stay luminous in our thoughts. You see, that means when you stay luminous in your thoughts, thoughts are of peace, of goodness, of kindness, of knowing that you're enough, that you are here, then you also stay luminous. See? And it says to remain in command of yourself is not to control your emotions, right? It is to recognize that you are larger than them. You're larger than your emotions. I've had to deal with a lot of that at my place of work. And I had to learn that I'm larger than all the other emotions, right? That's them. I step back and I realize that I'm larger than my emotion, right? That's being triggered by all these other emotions. So to remain in command and in control of my emotions, just to go take a step back, go back and listen and bring up those acronyms. Wait, what am I thinking? And to just say, oh, this is love, and to look and say, okay, where are they coming from? You may not have time to do all that, but this will be split seconds. You know it. And you look and you say, okay, where am I? Let me center myself. Let me be gentle. Let me be calm, right? Let me control my emotion. And it says when you do that, it is to recognize that you are larger than those emotions, larger than what turmoils are going on around you. It is to breathe into the moment until it becomes soft, until it becomes sacred, until it reveals the truth behind it and beneath it. I think that is very true because, whatever is we're facing in front of us, if we breathe into that moment, which is also like taking that step back, it becomes soft. And it becomes sacred because you are there with it and you're giving the light, right? And then whatever is in there, it will reveal itself. It will dissipate. So I really like this message. When you choose joy, you choose remembrance. When you are serene, you harmonize with the frequency of God. I like that. And on that note, my dear peas, we're going to go into prayer time. And Charlie came in. And what did Charlie? And thank you, peas, for allowing me to talk and give a little bit of an understanding that I received, the blessing that I received. And so Charlie says, good morning, everyone. Thank you for all the prayers from the P family. Just letting everyone know I am healed. I am heading home tomorrow morning back to Florida. Oh, yes, Charlie, you had your little major repair and they brought out all those tools. You were in the big garage. Thank you. And yes, we continue to lift you up for a continued healing and steadfastness in you, and knowing that you're going home and you are prepared. So if you have any prayers, thank you, Charlie, including in prayers. And we have the prayer from Deidre. Prayers for all humans, Gaia, and all who live on her back. World peace, attention to human trafficking, support for all families living with addiction, the coalition of the willing, our troops, the USA, our India family, Teri, her family, and any traveling peas. Thank you, Deidre. And we also have Brandy's message. It's for those who are faced with dementia of any kind and suicide. And as Kathy adds in, and all those who take care of them, the caregivers. And Deidre said, replying to Charlie, yay, Charlie's going home. Thank you, Deidre. And Deidre, oh, thank you, Deidre. She says, love when you talk, Gracie. Very well, thank you. It's the angels, and Metatron is here, and all of them are here, and Gabriel. Gabriel's always around. But it's you do the same. You do the same, Deidre. It's when you allow guidance to come through you in any shape, way, or form, it shows. Thank you. And Julie Kiss says, prayers for all in need. And let's remember all our peas who are going through the repairs and their extensions. In Teri, we have Billy and also Paula. We have Mama Huddle there. And Sally, Tony too. And Deidre, your eyes, I think they're doing much better. And also our blue Jean, blue, blue, blue. We love you. We love all peace. So let's go into our hearts. And let's take just a second to center ourselves as we come to the throne of grace, to the throne of our Creator, to the throne of the energy of us all, the energy that breathes into us from as air and breathes out of us as love. Gracious God, the source of our energy, the love of our lives, the commander-in-chief, the author of our journey, the one who allowed us to come back on earth to bring heaven on earth. We bring so many prayers to you in this time, but also in our hearts and in our minds, those that we carry with us every day. We carry them not because we do not believe. We carry them so that we are aware and that with each breath we are thanking you, and we are thanking you for that prayer. There are so many P's, well, not too many, Heavenly Father, but there are P's, Lord, who are going through some repairs. We ask you to bring in the right tools, the spanners, the screwdrivers, and to bring in the right angels to come in and do those repairs. We know they are already done because we believe and we trust and we feel it. You always remind us to feel you, to feel your presence, to feel your energy, to feel your healing. And you have told us through so many of the masters who have walked this journey, Yogananda, Neville Goddard, and Christ, that we have to feel you, that you are there, and that nothing is greater than us. We have chosen the path that you have set out for us, and whatever happens along the way, you have orchestrated it. You have brought it in for the lesson that you need us to learn. Let us remember that, and thank you for this message that came through the angels. Thank you, angels, for reminding us that with joy we are close to God and we are with God. And now we remember all those who have asked for prayers, all those prayers, Lord, that are carried in hearts. We bring them to you. We ask you to look them over, hold them in your hand, which you do. Look at them, give them wings where they need wings, give them smiles where they need smiles, and breath of healing where they need it. And then put that prayer, oh gracious God, oh powerful, mighty, the love of our life, put it in the prayer basket, because we know you have answered it. Thank you for this day. It's a Friday, it's a Friday. Thank you for all peace who have been here, all those who will listen to this recording. Thank you. And we ask this knowing that this is Advent, that you are telling us to also remember to take care of ourselves as we wait for the glorious coming and birth of Christ. We thank Mother Mary and all the angels and Joseph who helped us to see this and understand this part of the journey, that heaven can be on earth. Thank you for all our lights. Keep them flickering. And we pray this in Christ's energy. And we adore you, God. We love you. Thank you, angels. Amen. Sorry, peace. That was a very long prayer. But that's what the angels told me to say. So, thank you, peace. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now, let's listen to Leo. Leo. And it's been a great Friday.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today is the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. One on the peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The hearts are flowing, always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa full of joy, a very day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy, a very day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of, give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of. Cuppa full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we are part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always more space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa full of joy, every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy, every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of, give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of, give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of, give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa full of. There really is no secret. We simply accept, align, allow. AAA, morning Cuppa full of joy, every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa full of joy, every day to start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa full of joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa of joy, cuppa full of joy. Give me a cuppa joy, give me 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 a cuppa joy.
Woo! Peace. Thank you for coming in. This is the card I pulled for Kuan Yin, so I will send the message online. On the chat. It says Oasis of Hope. So I love you all. Have a blessed Friday and AAA. That's right. And remember, stay hot, stay blessed. I love you all. Thank you for lifting my spirits very, very high, my energy. And let's go out there and make this truly, truly a yay Friday. I love you all. Hope to see you tomorrow. You never know. Let me not say that. Anyway, goodbye. I love you. Thank you. Namaste. Again, stay in your heart. Stay blessed. Goodbye now.